Young Marty, and this is Young Marty TV. You dig? Make sure y'all hit that like button coming in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and that bell notification. You heard? You already know, so you can be notified when I drop a new video, like this one right here. Before I begin this video, you guys, I want to send a special shout out and thanks to my subscribers. You guys, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in and supporting me on my channel. Um, let's keep them likes up. Let's keep them comments up. Let's keep them shares up. Let's keep the support up, you guys. And also, if you guys can't, um, donate to my channel, like I said, you guys can simply just hit the like button on the video. Leave a comment below. Share my content as well to all your other social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all of those things. So jumping right into it, you guys. Yeah, as you guys can see the title of this video. Also, you guys, I'm doing a faceless video. You guys, just experimenting, and yeah. So this is a faceless video, you guys. You will not be seeing my face in this video, but you will be hearing my voice, and you will get the message. You know what I'm saying? I ask for you guys to hit that like button, come in and share, and watch this live stream all the way through, you guys. Okay, jumping right into it. This video is for women who abandon their children. You guys, let me say that again. This video is for women who abandon their children. Let's jump right into it, you guys. See, what I grew to understand is this. You know, I I I understand that in this life, people are dealt, different cards. People are dealt different hands. You know what I'm saying? And particularly for the women, who probably grew up in the hood or in the streets, or who probably grew up, without their parents, or who didn't have a father in their life. Um, they didn't have a mother in their life, and if their mother was in their life, it was, the mother. She probably neglected them. She probably neglected her brothers and sisters if they had any siblings. The mom probably was a single mother. She probably had to work two or three jobs. She probably was never home. She had to support the household because it was just her by herself, and the dad wasn't around. He was either out running the streets, messing with other women, getting drunk, messing with drugs, or he just simply walked away, or the father just gave up. He didn't want to be bothered with the mom anymore. In return, he left the kids. Um, Numerous things, whatever the circumstances was, or however way she grew up. I, or she could have grown up, in a healthy household, mom, dad, brother, sister, if she have siblings. She probably had a good life growing up. And sometimes things take a turn for the worse. She either probably started using drugs, or she ran with the wrong crowd. She got messed, she got involved with the wrong guy. And just a lot of things can happen, you guys. I totally understand, and it's not easy for a woman to raise kids on her own. So it's not easy, from my understanding. Um, Growing up, man, I seen a lot of women who, man, they just couldn't be a good mother to their kids. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't be a good mom. Some of them wanted to, some of them tried, and it just didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't, it just didn't work out. That's not to say that they didn't love their children. That's not to say they didn't love their kids or they didn't love their children, but the life that they was living, you know what I'm saying? They probably was involved with gangs, or they probably was involved in some sort of prostitution. Um, Anything can like I said, drugs, the streets, getting locked up, going to prison. just a lot of things can happen in a female's life. I do understand that. So don't get me wrong, you guys. I totally take things and I try to look at things from different angles, to where it's just like, okay, we're not gonna say because there are plenty of good mothers out here, plenty of good moms who love their child, love their children. They there for them through thick and thin, no matter what. They support their child, they support their children, they support their family. You know, they love, just being a mom. They just love being a good support system for their family in general, for their kids, and just being a mother, just being a good mom, right, you guys? So, man, this is crazy. This video is not about me, you guys. I'm not going to make this a personal thing, even though I have experienced abandonment in my lifetime as a child, and growing up, to my teenage years, and um, you know, by my mom and my dad or whatever, which I previously explained to you guys in other videos. But of course, as new subscribers coming in, as new um people start tuning into my channel who probably, they probably don't want to go back and watch my old videos. So they probably just, you know what I mean? So of course, you guys, as we go, go along, I am gonna it's a lot of things that you guys don't know about me. It's a lot of stories that I haven't told, like millions of stories. I mean, like there's so much stuff about my life you guys don't know, outside of what I've told you. So it's within time, everything will happen. So I'm not rushing nothing, you guys. I'm not rushing anything. So if you rock with me, you rock with me, and you know what I'm saying. Is you going to, eventually you're going to catch the story, and you're going to get a better understanding of who I am as a YouTuber, blogger, my life story, and also how my story can help you. You know what I mean, the viewer, um, whoever you may be, male or female. You could be a professional. You could be someone still trying to find their way. You could be somebody in the streets or whatever the case may be. You could just be like my content. You could just be interested in me as a YouTuber. And that's cool. All well and good. But like I said, you guys, uh, like I said, this video right here is not to bash women in no way, shape, or form, or fashion. I need you guys to understand that. And even for you guys that's, coming in and, whatever, and for you ladies, for you women that's coming in and, watching my content or whatever, what I'm saying? This is not for you to feel bad. This is not, you know, if and a lot of women understand these things. A lot of guys, understand it too as well. A lot of guys don't understand it, and a lot of women don't understand it. So it's just it is what it is, and this is my version. I'm gonna give you guys my outlook and how I see things and how I view the whole abandonment situation when it comes to women and kids, and when it comes to just women abandoning their kids. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also the effects and everything that goes with. So with that being said, you guys, like I said, this video is not to bash women, no shape or form or fashion. Don't get it. This is more like an educational and also awareness, to spread awareness. So more people, women could get help, and more children lives can be saved, because what I'm saying, there be stuff going on within the household, and next thing you know, kids are left out in the street. They left in the system. They don't know where to go. Trust me, I've been out here. I've been one of those kids. You know what I'm saying? Out here 3, 4 in the morning, walking around, you know, doing whatever, hang with whoever, whatever, just surviving, doing what I do. But I learned in that time that that is a hurtful situation to be in, to know that you have parents out here who don't care about you, who don't support you, who don't appreciate you as their child, who don't, who don't handle their responsibilities and everything. So I was just like, man, that's just crazy. Like, to be out here as a child and have to have parents who's supposed to be your parents, but it's like, they don't want to take care of their responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to handle their responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that people who not supposed to be handling those responsibilities end up with those kids, end up with the situation. Sometimes kids end up in places where they worse, worst off from where their parents live. Or sometimes kids, just get to a point in their life where they just like they don't want the supervision, or help from a parent. A lot of people be surprised. There's kids out here 13, 14 years old sleeping out on the street. Trust me, I've been one of those kids. It's not a shocker. It's a shocker to you guys because you either haven't been through it, you never experienced it, or you're judgmental, you're too judgmental, you just like you're just not in this world. You believe this stuff that's not even possible, like it don't even happen. Like, oh my God, like, so shocked about it. And it's just like, this is a normal thing. Like, this is, when you don't come from that light and you understand that life, it's like, when you come from that light, it's just, it's different. It's totally different. So it's like, okay. Oh man, this is crazy, man. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in, you guys. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy place. It's a lot of crazy people out here. So I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help out you guys. So don't take nothing I say offensive. If you get offended by what I say, then this is probably not the channel for you. And of course, YouTube is not, demonetizing the videos all because of what guys are saying, or because of what I'm saying in the video, or because your butt hurt or your feelings hurt because of what I said in my video. You know what I mean? YouTube is not gonna, take my video down because of that. So if you're easily hurt, then this video is not for you. You're not on this level of understanding yet. And that's cool. You got a lot of growing to do, you got a lot of growing up to do, you got a lot of catching up to do. You know what I mean? So with that being said, you guys, this video is for women who abandon their kids. And like I said, you guys, I'm gonna just say this. It hurts the family. It hurts the kids. It destroys. No, fuck. It hurts. It destroys families. It destroys kids, young girls, and young men all across America, all over the United States. And I mean, I can't speak for other countries and other continents or whatever, but I can speak for the United States. And I've been plenty of places. I've been in a lot of places. I mean, some places I haven't been or whatever, but along my journey and my experiences, like, oh man, so crazy. Like you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Like it'd be shocking to me. Like I'd be like, damn, you went through that too. Like damn, you didn't have your mom in your life too, or you didn't or you didn't have your father in your life, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know what I mean? Like man, like I'd be just like, wow, you went through that too. And they're like, yeah, man, I went through that. A lot of females, a lot of women that I know that I come across, and they were abandoned by their father, by their mother, and they just like so hurt about it. And I was like, man, I understand it. I totally understand you. I just pray that you grow out of it. You know, what I mean, you get to a level of where you're not hurting. You just you try to better yourself. You try to be a better person, and not let your past get to you. So yeah, you guys, yeah, man, the whole uh abandonment thing, the whole women abandoning their children, abandoning their kids, it's not a beautiful thing. It's not a cool thing. It's not uh you know, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing because those kids they grow up lonely, they grow up hurt, they grow up feeling abandoned, feeling like nobody loved them, or because their original parents, like I said in the beginning of this video, they didn't do what they had to do. They didn't do what was needed to be done as far as handling their responsibilities as parents. And unfortunately, man, kids grow up. A lot of kids grow up using drugs. They grow up to be drug addicts. They grow up, they join gangs because they think the gangs are their family. They start messing with the wrong people. I mean, some of them grow up to be very successful. They probably meet, a foster mother or foster parents who took them in and treated them like their own, and just, treated them like their own kids and, whatever, and them kids and them, they grow up to be successful. You know, they grow up to be successful, and a lot of them, like I said, a lot of kids who go through abandonment situation in their lives, they don't, a lot of them. Let me see that they don't make it. You know what I'm saying? They don't make it. A lot of them end up in jail. They end up in prison. They end up on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, as for the women, I know a lot of young girls, who got into prostitution at an early age. They either was raped or molested, or their mom was doing drugs and she let the boyfriend come over and he touched her or whatever, or whatever it may be, or that I know a lot of women who've been molested and raped. A lot. You'd be surprised. Like it just be like, wow, a lot, and a lot of women be afraid to tell other men these things, or a lot of men just don't ask. They don't ask the question. They're like, yo, what's going on? How was your past? How was your childhood? What was it like for you growing up as a kid, or how was your relationship with your mom, your relationship with your dad? That's why a lot of you guys need to stop looking for sex. You think it's all about sex when it comes to these females, and it's not. It's not, you guys. I'm here to tell you it's not. It's not. So put your dick in your pants, man. Stop thinking with your dick. Stop trying to fuck these girls all the time, man. Stop trying to fuck these females all the time, man. Learn to teach them things. Learn to grow with women. Learn to understand them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be an asshole and a dick about stuff all the time. I mean, you can be, but in a way that's beneficial to you. Not like, you know, it's just like you're just an all around, women would never fuck with you guys, and you wonder why you can't get a female because you just don't know how to get women. And you wonder why guys like me, women tend to just fall in my lap. You know, that's because I understand females, I understand women. I learn, I watch them, I analyze them. Plus, women change, so women is not gonna always be the same. So that goes with the women as well, because women change so much because of how they feel. So and a source of other things. Um, how they look, finances, where they want to live, having kids or not, that type of thing. Family support or not, however way the situation goes. But what I'm saying to you guys is the parents, the mothers who abandon their children. You're supposed to be the mom. You're supposed to be the mother. You're supposed to be the nurturer. You know what I mean? The child needs your titty for milk. Okay? How how don't you think you're important? How do you think you're not important when the child need your nurturing? They need your support. They need that motherly love, you know what I'm saying? That protection from the world. Because kids are targeted by the world. As you guys can see, look at all the kids that's being taken away from their mothers, you know, um, being kidnapped, you know, all over the world. Like so many missing kids reports of children who go missing every day, every single day. Some of these kids don't be found. The FBI get involved. They got to get all the CIA, they got to put out missing reports. They want they got to pay people rewards just to get these kids back. I mean, it's a shame. Like it's really a big thing, you guys. So I need you guys to understand is that, and like I said, bring awareness to women abandoning their children or their child or whatever. If you have one, okay, you abandoned one. But imagine if you have two, three, four, or even five rather, or even six or seven. I know women who had 7 kids and lost all 7 kids. Like, how did you do that? And you're still out here messing around, running these streets, don't have a care in the world. Meanwhile, your kids is missing their mom. Meanwhile, the kids is, I mean, fuck their dad. The dad, women love kids love their dad. You know what I'm saying? Kids love their mom. Kids love their parents. Or I should have titled the video, should have made the video directly to men and women, but I wanted to make it separate because you know, I could have put it together, but I wanted to make it separate, a separate video directed to the fathers or the men who abandoning, or should I say, abandon their kids. You know, it's not a good thing, you guys. It's not a good thing. You hurt the kids. You heard the dynamic of the family. You know, a lot of them kids grow up, they messed up. They grow up on drugs. They join gangs. You know, they start doing, they have no guidance. You know, a lot of them become, murderers. They end up in jail. You end up in prison or some type of psych ward. You never see these people again or something. Or they end up getting killed. You know, so, just a lot of things, you guys. A lot of things come with women abandoning their kids or their children. A lot come with that, you guys. So I need you guys to think twice. If you know women out here who are having problems, and for you guys who have children, who have kids, and this video is not for women who keep this is not about women keeping children away from their dads or nothing like that. This is strictly about women abandoning their children. Like you just abandon them. Like you leave them, whatever, however, you leave them for the world to take care of them. You just say fuck it. You just say fuck them and just walk away. You just walk away. You just give up. Like, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna chase these men. I'm gonna chase these drugs. I'm gonna do all this and that. And then when the kids grow up and if they just happen to be successful, you think they owe you something because you're their parent, and that's not. And a lot of you parents get a wake up check. You know what I'm saying? You get you get a wake up call. You know what I mean? You realize like, oh, I didn't take care of this person, and now this person is rich. They're famous. They successful, and now they don't want to be bothered with me because I fucked up as a parent, and that's the reality of the situation. You fucked up. You fucked up, and you shouldn't even have kids. Bringing kids into this world and you're not ready yet. See, that'd be a lot of your problems. A lot of y'all be having sex and bringing kids into this world and not being prepared of the outcome. You know what I mean? You have to take care of this person for the next 18, 19 years, even 20 something, some odd years, because some parents don't let their kids go out here and be homeless and be in the street. Some parents make sure their kids have a place to stay all the way up to in their 20s, late 20s, 30s, 40s. You know what I mean? The kids always have a place to go. So that's why I say, you guys, man, I'm just making this video spreading awareness. For the women who abandon their children, man, you need to stop, man. I just need to stop and just, reach out to these resources that can help you. If you having, problems with drugs, or if you having problems with housing and you need a place to live, they'll help you with that. If you need food, if you need shelter, clothing, like it's options out here. Like there are resources out here. You don't have any family. And I'm not just saying, oh, you just strictly just abandon them. I'm talking about, what about you guys who your children or your child got taken away from you and you did nothing to get them back? You know what I'm saying? You did absolutely nothing to get those kids back. Like you did nothing. You just let them, you trusted the system more than you trusted yourself. That's not a good thing. That's not a good parent. That don't make you a good parent because you left the responsibilities into the DYFS system. DYFS, the system, the people who come take your kids away from you when you don't do right as a parent. They come take your kids away from you, man. They'll take them away. If you're a hurt mother, if you're a real hurt person, you will go out there and you will do what you gotta do to get those kids back, to get your children back. Not make excuses, not sit there and post blame and blame someone else, or make excuses. Oh, this is not happening in my life. That's why I can't do this and that. So your kids gotta suffer all because of you. You knew what you were doing before you bring them kids into this world, and all of a sudden, it's it's so easy for you to walk away now because you feel like you could just abandon those kids or abandon those children, and you can leave the responsibility on someone else or not. You just say fuck them, or you just abandon your kids. You just, what I'm saying? I don't care. You don't care. You don't care. Come on, man. Stop that, man. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all don't know how many. And I'm making this video for the people who don't have a voice. I'm making this video for the people who don't have a platform. I'm making this video for the people who can't come up here on on YouTube and speak to the world and let them know how they feel. You don't know how many people I know, male and female, men. You know, a lot of guys they keep it in, they keep it to themselves, and they walk around with this information. But the women don't be, to my knowledge, when it comes to me, rather, I have women. They tell me everything. Like they have no problem with telling me their life stories. I mean, some of them they be scared to tell me certain things because they be, afraid to be judged or afraid how I'm gonna look at them. But for the most part, 99, a good 99.9, 95, I'm gonna say 99, a good 95.9% of women, maybe 85. I'm gonna take it even lower. A good 85% of women, even 90% of women, tell me exactly who they really is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about relationship. It takes a while to get to know a person. I mean, just break it down and just, tell me their whole life story. I mean, they tell me everything about them. Like they have no problem with telling me these things, telling me they, was abandoned by their mom, telling me that they was, raped or molested. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you guys who it was. I mean, that's not none of you guys' business. And what type of guy would I be to put that information out on them? Like, come on, man, that's untrustworthy. I'm a trustworthy person. That's why women don't mind telling me things, because they can trust me. I'm a trustworthy person. So, yeah, with that being said, you guys, man, I'm about to, like I said, the whole point of this video, like I said, the whole point of this video is to let you guys know, man, you guys need to stop it. Stop abandoning your children. Stop abandoning your child. Don't leave them to the streets. Don't lead them into the system and expect the government to take care of these children. And don't be mad when those kids grow to be successful and they don't want to be bothered with you. Now they bigging up the foster mother. They taking the foster mother $1 million and they done made, $20 million. They done made $50 million. They done made $100 million. What's the $1 million to give to someone who helped you, who did what they had to do as a person who's not even your parent, who wasn't even your parent? And some kids, they grow to be ungrateful and they still go back to the same people who ain't did nothing for them, all because they loved them, all because that I seen that happen as well too. It ain't got so much as being weak as just they love their parents even though their parents didn't do nothing for them. What I mean? And sometimes it do be out of weakness. Sometimes it do be out of weakness that they run back to these same people. So it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys, I'm just spreading awareness and just, man, hopefully, you women can do better and try to be great moms and be, just better women to your children and to yourselves and just, just try to be a great person, man. Just try to be a great parent and just love your children, man. Love them, because they need that love, man. I'm telling you, they need that protection, man. They need that. They need that coat. They need that, that protection from their mom, man. You know what I'm saying? They need that protection from their mother. All right, you guys, don't get it twisted. Don't think for 1 second that, oh, just because you're a female and you push the baby out, that's all you go for is just pushing the baby out. Like, no, you have to be a mom all the way through. Until them kids is able to take care of themselves and say, hey, mom, thank you, did a good job. And, even if the kids grow up and be messed up, at least hey, I tried. You know what I'm saying? So they can't blame you for their fuck up. But to just abandon them, to just abandon your kids and just walk away, that means you're a heartless female. That means you're a heartless woman. You don't care about nobody but yourself. And it's all about you. You are selfish. Very, 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 very selfish. And you don't deserve any kids. And if those kids are smart enough, and brave enough and strong enough, insecure enough within themselves, and they love themselves, they will not let you back in their circle, man. They will not let you back in their lives. They will not let you back, around them and into their lives. They won't let you into their kids' life, if they have some now, not only do you miss out on your children, but you miss out on your children's as well. You guys don't understand how you destroy things and also how you contribute to the good and bad of the world when it comes to parenting, when it comes to being a mom, when it comes to raising kids and stuff like that. Because trust me, I've been a kid before. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm a grown ass man. You know, but I feel them, man. I understand. I totally understand what it's like to grow up without a mom. You know what I mean? At some point in time, my mom, she was in my life for a short period of time, and in and out, here and there. But then it got to a point where it was just gone. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I see her here and there, but those experiences were bad. Bad, man. I mean, not me personally, but there's some kids who parents just say, fuck them. They never seen them at all. You know what I mean? Not even for 9 years, not even for 3 years out of their life or 2 years out of their life, and seen them periodically. And anytime you seen that person, it was either good or bad or whatever, or bad or good, or however way the situation was. It was just like, it didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean anything because this person, they just wasn't that person, man. They wasn't there for you. They wasn't a mother to you. They didn't care about your whereabouts. You out here running the street. And anytime you think of a mom or you think of this person, it's just no comprende. It's like they not there. So yeah, you guys. I'm gonna be making more of these voiceover videos. Like I said, I will be making more content like this. With me just talking in the background, you guys just getting the message. I see. Yeah, so just the voiceover videos, just yeah, yeah. So long as you guys get the message, whatever, that's cool with me. I'm fine with that. But like I said, it's not cool. It's not a good thing to abandon your children. If you find yourself in a hard place and you having financial problems and you need resources, you don't have family or friends, ladies, there are resources out here you can run to, and that's going to help you out and get you to where you need to be. You just have to have a plan. And just be out here just like, oh, la 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 la, or you waiting for some guy to come save you. Save yourself. But if you're not in a situation and you love your kids, and you don't want to see nothing happen to them, continue to be a good mom. Continue to be a great mother. Don't abandon your kids because your kids need you. Your kids need you. Not only did the father walk away, but the mom too. I mean, come on, if the father's not in the kid's life and then you walk away, the mother. You know what I mean? It's just like, wow. The kids, man, them kids, if they grow up and they just so happen to make it or survive or be blessed to be in a position, man, those kids need to move away, as far away from you as possible, man. I'm telling you, they need to move as far away from you as possible. You know what I mean? Because you just wasn't a good parent. You just not a good person. And you don't deserve kids. You don't deserve children anyway, so it don't matter. All right, you guys? So, like I said, I'm just making this video to let you guys know, man, it's not worth it. It's not a good thing. You hurt lives. You destroy kids. You destroy families by simply abandoning those kids or your children, rather. Abandonment. And a lot of people have abandonment issues still to this day. That's why a lot of women, it's so hard for them to get in relationships. It's so hard for a lot of men as well to get in relationships because they were abandoned by their mother. They were abandoned by their parents. They were abandoned by their father. You know what I'm saying? They were abandoned by their mother. They have abandonment issues. So you guys, take care of yourself, man. Love one another. Love your kids. Love your parents. Don't forget to like this video, share my content. You guys also leave a comment below. You can also donate to my channel by purchasing or buying a super thanks, you guys. It's right there on the video. I mean, come on. Send a donation. And if you can't do that, like the video. You know what I mean? If you can't do that, leave a comment below on this video. You know what I'm saying? And also share my video. Share this video as well. Like I said, if you can't support by sending a donation by buying a super thanks, you can support the channel by liking the video, sharing my content, or leaving a comment below. All right, you guys. This has been a episode. This has been another episode. I'm your host, Young Marty TV. I'm your host. Excuse me. I'm your host, Young Marty, and this is Young Marty TV. You did. Until the next video, you guys. I'll holla.